What's up, guys? Your man Chef back here with another video. Today we're doing the Monday Night Raw recap. I don't really do many of these, but I watched the episode of Monday Night Raw from Monday to 6. So I thought, maybe start the year off right, maybe get back into wrestling. I haven't watched the Monday Night Raw episode fully through since 2017. That's the last time I had cable, and I just got a Hulu package about a month ago. So I was like, I'm gonna check out WWE Raw because it's on Hulu and it only costs $6 a month. So I said, let's get into it. I'm not gonna buy the network because the network. I had no reason to watch the network. And when we get into the show, we talk about Brock Lesnar. He enters the Royal Rumble. He's WWE champion. I don't know for sure if they're gonna put the WWE championship on the line, or if this is some type of foreshadowing that he may have a WWE championship match at the Royal Rumble and lose it, and then have to win the Royal Rumble to retain it, or if he just wants to, I guess, ruin everyone's chances of facing him at WrestleMania by winning the Royal Rumble. And maybe by him winning the Royal Rumble, maybe he might particularly lose the championship inside the Elimination Chamber or something like that. Something has to give, unless they're going to just give Brock everything. Which is possible, because they've been wanting to do that for years. But like I've been saying in my past videos, Brock Lesnar should have been champion from 2014 to now. Stop having him add and drop and pick back up the title. I say this time, just let him keep the championship till he retires. I'm dead serious. Let him keep that joint to 2025, 26, 2030. Let him be the Bruno Sammartino of the current era. Him and John Cena already are the Bruno Sammartino of the current century. So just go ahead and let him keep the title. There's no reason to put on anybody else. Seth Rollins, every time he gets it, he doesn't bring anything exciting to it. Roman Reigns go back and forth between brands. There's no reason to really give him the title. And then we talk about, this is not in any particular order, but I think what's next was the United States Championship match with Almas and Mysterio. A good match. I loved it. I like how Rey's still doing his thing in his literally 40s now. And the feud between them seems to be pretty good. It's Roll Water. He took the mask afterwards. They attacked each other backstage later on the show. Good match. Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe talking about getting revenge on AOP and Seth Rollins. I know who AOP are. I thought they were Raw Tag Team Champions. This is the last thing I heard about them. Apparently, they're not Tag Team Champions anymore. The Viking Spirits or Viking Raiders or War Raiders or whatever you want to call them are. So, they got the hype up to the match. The other important thing on the show was the Lana, Russev, and Bobby Lashley storyline, which I hear many people say is horrible. I like the overacting that Lana and Rusev are doing. You can tell they really don't want to do the storyline, but they're putting their best effort into this. And Bobby Lashley just looks like a punk in all this. I'm sorry. Bobby Lashley may have not been the best promo in the past, but his promos nowadays, I just get the tone of, man, this is a nerdy motherfucker. Like, this dude really has nothing to do. So, besides Bobby Lashley's terrible promo on this cuck angle between Rusev and Lana, I'm glad the story's progressing. This is one of the only long-term storylines I see taking it to WrestleMania, which is shocking because WWE used to have 3 or 4 storylines that were long-term. Now Lana, Rusev, and Bobby Lashley is the only storyline that's pretty much long-term ingrained to happen. You have the Becky Lynch and Asuka matches coming up. Then you have Asuka trying to attack Becky, but Becky attacked her back. That's cool. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. Well, the Tag Team Championship match went on way too long. I wish the Street Profits would have won. I barely know anything about them, but they seem very energetic. The crowd seems to like them. Anderson and Gallows do a good job. They've been there since 2016 at this point. They've been in the game a long time. Gallows been with WWE for 10 plus years. So I like the push again. And the Viking Raiders, it's good to see big men tag teams once again. No, they can't, replicate the big men of the past like the Acolytes and Demolition. And of course, the Warriors. They can't repeat all those tag teams, but it's good to see AOP and the Viking Raiders walking around being big, bad dudes. It's good to see that the club, or whatever you want to call him, Gallows, he's a big man. It's good to see big men in wrestling again to actually be athletic and do something different. Everything else in the show pretty much isn't that important. I mentioned everything else. So we're going to go ahead to the main event where we talk about it's the Big Show. He returned, and man, it was awesome seeing the Big Show. I haven't seen the Big Show on TV in years. Now, honestly, the Big Show is one of the last Attitude Era guys that still looks good in the ring. So I'm glad to see him come back. Yeah, they won a match with DQ. Of course, Seth Rollins hit him with the back of the back with a chair. At the end, they all got in the scuffle. Big Show knocked out Seth Rollins. I like the way they just dragged him out the ring. And overall, watching this first episode of Monday Night Raw in 2 years, me as a viewer, I can honestly understand why the ratings are low. Because, the promos aren't the best. And some of the storylines you just get kind of bored with. And that tag team championship match, it was decent, but it was kind of long-winded. It didn't really need all that. But the Rey Mysterio match was good. The main event was decent. I liked the feud between Lana and Rusev other than Bobby Lashley. So if I had to give this show a grade, it gets a solid 6 out of 10. Just because I wasn't too bored with it. Oh, and I forgot about the AJ Styles Randy Orton thing. AJ Styles did Randy Orton's move on Tozawa. I didn't know Tozawa was still employed there. Apparently he still matters somewhat. So yes. Now when you go to the grand scheme of everything, it's a decent show. And it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be way worse than what it was. But it was better than I expected. So keep it up. I might watch this Monday. I might not. I might watch SmackDown. I might not. It depends if I care. But for all your wrestling news and stuff like that, make sure you tune into this channel. And for all your Wednesday wrap-up news, music news, and all the other stuff, make sure you watch my videos on Monday and Friday. I just had a video I released, I believe, on Monday. So go check that one out. And I did a Wednesday wrap-up earlier today, so check that video out too. It's about Iran missile strikes, and it's also about the baby getting released from prison and the 93-year-old man that wanted to shoot an apartment employee for his floor being overflooded. This is your man Chef from Off the Dome. I'll probably have another video coming out later on tonight. But make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the videos. Peace out.